guys, it's Maya here, and it is officially 2 weeks post-op after my breast augmentation. As you guys can see, I thought I'd wear this cute little bralette just so you guys can kind of see some of the results a little bit more. I've been wearing this black surgical bra all week, and so that was not fun. I'm gonna continue to wear it just for the first 3 weeks, I'd say, and then I'll probably go bra shopping or something. But yeah, I'm so happy with the results. But first off, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who supported me through this surgery. This is my first trans-related surgery, I guess, and it's been such a great experience. I've had people offering to help me, I've had such great people around me, and I've had nothing but positive and nice things sent my way, so I'm so happy about all of that. And I'm especially thankful to everyone who helped with my little GoFundMe that I did, and we raised like a whopping over $4,000. I think it was around like $4,300, which was amazing. It helped me finish the last bit of payment for my surgery. I had been saving for years, so it was something that was really important to me to get done as soon as possible. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who even just watched my videos and supported me through that way, or left a kind comment, or shared it, or the people who donated as well. I'm just going to give a thank you to all of them. I'm going to read their names. Okay, so I totally just realized that the list of names is so long, and I didn't want to bore you guys by just listing off names. So if you want to hear your name and my thank you, just wait till the end of the video and then I'll insert the clip there. Sorry. So for my surgery, I chose to do a silicone implant, 400cc, or 405 is what they told me when I got to the clinic. And I chose to do the inframammary incision, which is underneath. I didn't want any of the hassle of doing the armpits. It's a longer recovery process and it's a little bit more invasive, so I don't mind scarring. So I did underneath the fold, and I did a moderate profile. And yeah, so I chose to do it in Toronto at the Fairmont Royal York with Dr. Eugenberg, and I chose that because it was actually really close to where I live, and it was just like a 10-minute drive home afterwards. So, and they let you stay in the Fairmont for the first night, which is really nice. And yeah, the surgery day, I was so anxious. That was the only day I would say I was anxious, just because you're waiting in your hotel room for them to call you up for the surgery, and you're like, oh. Hi, so today is finally the day of my boob job. And I don't know how I feel. I'm very like mixed feelings. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm feeling excited. It's a lot of different things. My surgery, unfortunately, is at 8 p.m. So I've had to not eat for 12 hours and not drink for 8 hours beforehand. So I'm very hungry, and all I can think about is like an A&W Beyond Meat burger or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm excited. I'm thankful that I get the opportunity to do this, but I'm also very nervous. I've never had this type of surgery before or anything close to it, so definitely nervous, but I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can for you guys, and we'll see how everything turns out. I'm hoping the surgery goes well, and I'm hoping everything is smooth, and yeah, I'm just nervous. We are in the Fairmont Royal York. This is where I'll be staying right after I have my surgery. I don't know, that's nice. It's kind of like an old school hotel, so it's not like my style, but it's kind of interesting. A little bit creepy. Everything's dark wood and carpet. But yeah, I don't know. The view looks kind of cool. We can see all the people rushing to Union Station somewhat. And there's a terrace down there. I'm nervous. So it's now 6:03 and 2 hours before my surgery time, and I haven't eaten all day or drank water for the past 6 hours. So yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of weird. I'm very nervous. I'm afraid about waking up after the surgery and how I'm gonna feel, because I'm so hungry right now and all I want is food. But I know that when I wake up from the surgery, I'm probably not gonna feel very good, so I probably won't be able to eat then either. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm in a weird place. I'm scared, but I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly and I get the results that I want. I don't know how other people do this. I feel like I've seen so many vlogs where people are so chill about it, like, oh, I'm getting a boob job, or oh, I'm doing this. And I'm just like not chill. I don't know. I like contemplate my life every time I do something like this. Like, who will I be after this boob job? Like, how will my body be different? Like, will there be health complications? So much to think about, and I've done a lot of thinking about it over the past while, so I think I'm making a good informed decision. But yeah, I'm just waiting for them to call me up. I'm wearing my sweatpants and my sweater, and that's it because they want loose clothes. I'm gonna be wearing my flip-flops, and yeah, hopefully everything goes fine. It's a pretty short surgery from what I hear. And a couple things were running through my mind at that time. I was like, am I doing the right thing? Like, what, I'm spending all this money. It's just like a high intensity thing to go through, right? And then I went to the clinic, and hilariously enough, I actually have a friend from high school who was working at the clinic that night, and so she was helping the doctor out and helping like prepare me for surgery, which I thought was really funny. What a small world. I knew that she was doing social media for them, but I didn't know that she would actually be at the clinic when I was getting my surgery, so that was a surprise, which is really funny. So they basically prepped me for surgery. They got me to take mostly all my clothes off except for my underwear. I was wearing one of those hospital gowns. I did not look the best. It looked really bad. And then the doctor drew the Sharpie lines on my chest, just measuring out all of the dimensions. And it was my first time actually meeting Dr. Eugenberg, which I thought was a little weird because typically I feel like you'd want to meet your doctor well before the surgery date so you can be like, oh, okay, I feel comfortable with him. But I don't know, I just felt like good vibes from the whole place, so I didn't mind meeting him right before the surgery. And yeah, so then they eventually brought me to the surgery table, and yeah, before I knew it, they were putting the IV in my arm, and 3, 2, 1, I was out like a light. Out like a light, like a light. I literally woke up, I want to say like just over a half an hour later, and I remember looking at the clock and being like, oh my god, like it's only been a half an hour. Am I supposed to be awake yet? But yes, I was. It was actually just such a quick surgery, which is crazy. I always thought that a breast augmentation would be more invasive, at least a few hours of surgery, but no, it's so fast. And they gave me a bunch of pills and stuff, and then sent me on my way in a wheelchair and brought me to my hotel room. And yeah, there I started my recovery process. Okay, you guys, I just got out of surgery, and I just got wheelchaired to my hotel room, and I feel a little bit out of it because I've taken Percocets and I've just come off the anesthetic. But yeah, I don't know, I feel okay. I feel a lot of tightness in my chest, and the biggest source of the pain is just, I guess where the incision is, I'm guessing. I can just feel like a light sting, but overall I feel fine. Obviously I'm talking weird and acting weird right now because of all the medication I'm on, but I don't know, I feel a little bit more peaceful. I was feeling really stressed when I like got to the operating room because they like spread your arms out and put the IV drip in your arm, and I don't know, it just all happened so fast. I felt kind of like lonely and like, oh my god. But then I just fell asleep because they put the oxygen mask on me. It was so surreal when Dr. Eugenberg was like drawing the markings on my chest. And yeah, it was just like out of the movies with like a Sharpie, so I thought that was funny. And yeah, it's a little bit harder to breathe, but overall I feel like surprisingly fine.
Probably because of the painkillers, so.
Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys right now. It feels super weird to be filming right out of surgery. So, I just got out of surgery. As you guys can probably tell, I look kind of up. I still got the Sharpie on me. But yeah, so I feel a lot of pressure obviously in my chest. There's a lot of swelling, and it's gonna get even worse over the next 24 hours. Lots of swelling, and more to come. And they're obviously sitting a lot higher on my chest than they will. They're gonna drop over time. I think like the 3-month mark is when they finally will look how the final results will be. And yeah, I'm a little short of breath, but I'm excited to be documenting this for you guys, because I know that it's helpful for people to know what the experience is like, especially trans people who are worried about surgeries in order to transition. So yeah, and I realize I look kind of crazy, so I'm playing the part. Just gonna say a couple words for the people back home. day 1 post-op, lots of tightness in my chest. I got up to walk around the room and I felt like I was gonna faint and got ringing in my ears, cold sweats. So now I'm back in the bed. We're still in the Fairmont Royal York and it's nice. I had my first meeting with my post-operative nurse. She just kind of gave me the okay to leave and reiterated some of the points that I need to follow for the first week, which basically is massaging my sternum all the way down to prevent uniboob, which we don't want that here. Unicorns, yes. Uniboobs, no. Unibrows, no. There's a lot of bad unis, including universities. But anyways, so I'm also going to be spending a week pretty much like taking it really easy. I have my first post-operative appointment next week at 10 a.m. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna go home, play some Mario Party on the Switch, and try to relax and try to eat food and be healthy. Lots of fiber, still on those perks. And yeah, we're gonna try to go back to the apartment. I feel like there's something I forgot to say. Obviously I can't lift my arm, so I'm kind of debilitated. But yeah, we're gonna try to get me a wheelchair so I can get to the car at the front and not faint, so we'll see what happens. Also, obviously I'm showing the unglamorous side of surgery because I look disgusting, but this is what it looks like for me. And then the next day I went home and yeah, I was a little bit in rough shape because of obviously just having these implants on my chest made my skin very tight. It made it kind of hard to breathe only because I felt a lot of pressure, if that makes sense. Hey guys, so I just made it back to my bedroom from the Fairmont. This is day 1 post-op and yeah, I don't know, I'm just like gonna try to take it easy. Obviously I still can't move my arms probably for the next 3 weeks. And I'm gonna try to do some editing just with my hands like a T-Rex. And yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I felt a little nauseous earlier when I stood up, but I'm good now. I just had a smoothie bowl and it was really good. I'm trying to eat very healthy. I want to eat lots of fiber because unfortunately Percocets can make you constipated. Same with the T3s I'll eventually be switching to. So trying to eat lots of hemp hearts, chia seeds, fruits, and stuff like that, and vitamin C to help with healing. I'm so lucky because I've been getting flowers for my recovery. Igor and his mom bought me those purple orchids over there and they're so pretty. And then surprise surprise, Jen, one of my best friends and soul sister, got me some beautiful flowers and a nice note. And she's not even living in Toronto anymore, so thoughtful of her. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel so lucky. Been getting so many nice messages from you guys, from my friends, from older friends, from family, and I'm so appreciative. Thank you everyone, it means so much to me, and I'm sure all these good vibes are gonna help me feel better soon, because if you're feeling good in your mind, you're gonna feel good in your body, you know? So thank you guys, I love you. Thank you. And maybe tuck in some of my frizzy hair just behind my ear. So I'm out for my first walk since surgery last night, and it's a beautiful day. I feel very strange, but it's nice, and I'm glad I'm walking. Prevents blood clots. I give you a peace sign, but I can't raise my arms.
You look that bad.
I might walk a little bit more down the park, but I don't faint and die and explode my implant. Igor keeps walking too fast for me. Hard for me to breathe, so we have to walk slow. So like I couldn't walk very fast at all. I could not move my arms hardly. Like I would be going like this kind of. And that was it, just like snatching things from elbow's length. And yeah, I was just very like bedridden for the first while. I would go on like a walk maybe once a day, just like a tiny walk down the road. Nay, no texting and horsing.
Is he? Oh, he's actually texting.
just to prevent blood clots and stuff. I was on Percocet for 2 days, and then I decided like I don't want this constipation anymore, I don't want this vibe, and so I just went cold turkey off of painkillers, and I was actually fine. There was not too much pain, but obviously still no lifting my arms or anything for around 3 weeks, like no elbows above my shoulder kind of thing. And yeah, I think one of the hardest parts was not being able to shower for the first week, so I felt like I was getting pretty disgusting. And it's hard to be motivated or feel good about yourself when you can't shower and clean and do stuff properly, you know? Like getting people to reach stuff for me on the top shelf, being fed for the first couple days just because it was hard for me to like move my arms and stuff. So it's day 2 of post-op. There's been some ups and downs. Luckily, Igor's been feeding me and taking good care of me. It's so hard to look presentable. I can't lift my arms or thank you. Can't lift my arms or do my hair or anything, so like my hair is really frizzy. And unfortunately, no one in my apartment knows how to French braid, so I'm gonna wait for my sister to come visit me on Sunday. She's really good. Or my mom, who knows. But yeah, so I just feel like my appearance is deteriorating, but I'm just trying to make the best of it, and it's so beautiful outside that I'm gonna go for a walk and just enjoy the fresh air. I've been having a lot of like discomfort in my chest, especially when I wake up in the mornings, and it's hard to talk and breathe, and just like getting up in the morning is really hard. But other than that, everything else is fine, and I'm so lucky to have everyone supporting me. And I got so many beautiful flowers like I talked about. Oh, love them. I love these. I love the orchids. And yeah, I don't know, I have a lot to be thankful for. Hi guys, my day 3 post-op, out for a stroll with Emma. I'm still looking a little bit, well, you can insert your own adjectives, but I don't know, I'm feeling better. Excuse the van. But anyways, I'm not on any painkillers today. Still just taking antibiotics every 6 hours, and yeah, I don't know, just trying to get back to enjoying life. What do you think?
It's very funny walking with her. She walks very slow and she looks like she has problems.
I've just stopped giving a damn, you know? And yeah, so that was an interesting experience, but overall everything went really well. Can't complain. The only thing that I don't like that I've noticed since the surgery is that I do have like stretch marks on each breast, just at the bottom part, just like kind of working their way up to the nipple. But the stretch marks are not very noticeable, luckily, and I know that I got some bio oil, so eventually once I get the okay that the sutures are all healed up, I'm gonna start using bio oil on them just to help reduce stretching and stuff, and hopefully help the scars fade a little bit from the sutures as well. So I'm not a very superficial person. I never wanted like perfect looking boobs. I just wanted boobs, right? So I don't really care about that, and like so many natural breasts have stretch marks and stuff. It's not an issue to me, just as long as it doesn't get like much worse and painful or anything. So just trying to keep that in check. So this is pretty much the result so far, 2 weeks post-op. You guys can kind of get a good picture of like what they look like. I like that it's a moderate profile, so it doesn't stick out too far. I'm pretty happy with the size. It's smaller than I thought it would be, which is a good thing because I was worried they were going to be too big, because 400 just sounds like a big number, but since I'm a taller, larger person, like larger as in like tall and bigger frame, I guess, it just fits my body better, whereas if you were like 5 foot tall, 400 cc would probably make you like very top heavy, like larger, much larger breasts than what I have like in appearance wise, just in relation to your body. But yeah, so everything's going well. I'm still trying to take vitamins and stuff after surgery just to try to like heal everything, just like vitamin C, nothing crazy. And yeah, I'm trying to eat healthy. I felt a lot of bloating after the surgery, which I'm trying to like get down. You can kind of see it's like it's been worse like the earlier days. This is like one of my better days, which is good. What do you guys think of the results? I like them. Obviously there's still swelling because it's only been 2 weeks, and it actually takes probably like a month or 2 for them to settle into their actual final result. So I'll be doing an update video for sure, and obviously I've been including some clips and stuff over my journey for the past 2 weeks. It's been nice. I've been able to still see family and stuff. I've been taking time off work, which is a little bit hard on the bank account, but because I went on vacation earlier this year and used my vacation pay for that. So, but I'll be fine. I'll be back at work hopefully in like a week and a half maybe. I just don't want to like strain myself and cause any like more damage to my chest while it's healing, if that makes sense. I went out with my sisters for their birthday dinner at one of our favorite vegan restaurants. So I'm here on day 4. I'm out at Fresh for dinner with my family. Hannah and Laura are turning 18 in a week, so we're celebrating their birthday early. I look a little crazy, but Emma did my makeup. Yeah, film everyone.
Their eyes look so blue. Smile.
Pop salad. I went back home and visited family and got to see one of my cousin's babies that he just had last September, which was really nice. And yeah, I feel a lot more mobile. I'm a lot more happy now. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm pretty happy with the recovery, and I'm so thankful that you guys are here to experience this with me and that you guys helped me out with this. So thank you so much. And until the next boobie update, I will see you guys later. So thank you so much, Steve Moon. Thank you, Mark Bequeason. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Nigel Whiteley, Oliver Prue, Todd Keister, Dominique Crisati, Darren Wartam, Amy Weedle, Laura Vinieri, DC Endy, Vance Gurina, Sarah Meredith, Chayla Port, Allison Moore, Richard Gold, Anthony Fierro, Eric Rice, Joseph Costarella, Craig Condolin, Annie Begul, Christopher Hoyt, Bob Wagner, Dixie Stevenson, Siobhan Callanan, Ashton Claudia Arizmendi, Mark Setzi, Kara the Beautiful, Henrietta Varberg, Skylar Hackett, Jennifer Scarlett, Brett Hartz, Kenneth O'Hagan, Roel Van Thiel, Maximilian Van Hoofen, Jurgen Van Kalster, Clara Hayes, Per Paulo Fredrickson, Franziska Lures, Ken Westers, James Norman, David Goldstein, David Allen, M.E., Matthew Quick, Emma Chen, River Mutsu, Ian Greck, Madison Hawks, Doug Hart, Jamie Downs, Shane Frovel, Jorg Weigand, Mitchell Thornborough, Bradley Klaus, Mike Weiss, John Homuth, Ethan Tabert, thank you so much, Ethan, Patrick O'Brien, Kevin Lee, Hannah Emma Perosa, Jack Barnes, Eric Maynard, Catherine Uy Brain. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. Brian Olivier, John Stevenson, Lisa Saylor, Kevin Nguyen, Chris Dasher, Kevin Wassmer, John Barabee, Sky Henderson, John Ralph, Marshall Smith, Leah Lamp, Celeste Rourke, Andrew McMonagle, Jody Joseph, Amanda Gray, Alexander Smith, Mia Dominguez, David Scott, Renee Holtman, Charles Mixon, Genevieve Demers, Megan Bound, Tiffany Blake, Ella L. Trudgett, Sammy Kunz, Holly Pritchard, Ellis Rabb, Adrian Lowe, Arthur Pinon, Maddie Hammond, Keith McNally, Randy S. Kessler, Amy Spencer Rogers, Tom Rule, Quincy Courtney, Jacob Silva, Santos Ruiz, James O., Oliver Seanmel, Jim Pierce, Glenn Cyril, Scott Amundsen, Lauren Roy, Tilly Calcutt, Anna Rose, Vil Hatara, Vivi Yara. Thank you guys all so much, and everyone else who donated under anonymous. I appreciate you all so much, no matter the amount, everything. Thank you so much. Like, I can't say thank you enough. Like, all those people, really, I was not expecting that. It's crazy. I feel so supported and validated, and it feels really nice to have such a real interaction with some of my viewers, you know? So thank you guys so much, and I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm just bad at different names. So thank you guys.